Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. It's Janine here, and today it is officially the 4th of December, and it marks the first day of me being Funemployed. And I guess in today's video, I'll talk you through what's been happening whilst I get ready and do my makeup with my super cute Hello Kitty makeup bag. Sorry if I look tired, by the way, because I am. I fell asleep at 3:30 a.m. last night. It was not a good choice, but it was a choice nonetheless that I have to now live with. So to help me out here, I have my coffee and also a lot of water because you gotta stay hydrated. But yeah, basically I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been happening in life. I haven't really posted that many vlogs recently, you might have noticed, because I've been busy. But now that I'm officially Funemployed, I'm gonna try and do daily vlogs. Is that crazy? I've never actually done like daily vlogs before, and I might highly regret it. But I don't know. I feel like there's no better time than now to do it. A little bit of a backstory to those of you who might be new to my channel and don't really know like what I do, what I was doing before I'm now Funemployed. I'm actually a software engineer, and previously I was working in a fintech company. We did digital currency, digital assets, and just like private distributed ledger technology. And I handed in my notice on the 3rd of November. And so let's talk about it, because I think at the moment a lot of my software engineer friends are looking for new roles, looking for new opportunities. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've been in the industry for, I would say, almost 8 years now. Am I lying? 8 years. 2018. 2019. Almost 7 years? Oh gosh, I'm losing track of time. Something like that. 7 to 8 years of experience. Like I've been a software engineer for 7 to 8 years now, and the industry has changed so much. Like I feel like when I first graduated, getting a job as a software engineer, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like easy, but it's definitely not as tough as nowadays. The job market has been really rough, as you can probably see in the news. Like a lot of companies, tech companies are laying off software engineers or have laid off software engineers. So it's been really tough times. And to be really transparent, I actually was interviewing like earlier on this year and also the end of last year. I was interviewing for three particular roles actually that I was really interested in. They were all in DeFi, public blockchain kind of industries. And it was varied. Head of DevRel, and then another DevRel role, and then solutions architect role was what I interviewed for. And it was really tough. Each of those roles, so the three roles, I had 10 stages of interviews for each one. Okay, so that's 30 individual stages, which is kind of crazy to me. And I got to the final stage for all the jobs and had really positive feedback, really great, experience. I literally went through 60 hours of full stack development time to build an application for one of those jobs to prove to them that I could actually code, which is also kind of crazy to me that I had to do that. And I only received, nothing but amazing feedback from the whole team, from the recruiters. And in the end, the result was always like, oh, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with us. We thoroughly enjoyed meeting you. Everyone loved you in the team and only had like great things to say about you. But we also decided to hire someone with much more experience, like in terms of years, than you. So unfortunately, we decided not to proceed with your application. And in my mind, I was like, well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Because, like, obviously, yes, there were a lot of lessons learned. I'm glad that held the opportunity to interview. But let's be real here. Interviewing as a software engineer, like, it's not easy. Candidates have to go through so much, prep work, so much time to mentally prepare. And on top of that, like, they also have to do a lot of technical preparations. It's not just star model behavioral questions, it's also like very in depth leak code, data structures, system design, kind of interview prep. And I think sometimes interviewers can forget that we have to do all of that just because, I've also been on the other side of interviewing where I'm interviewing people. And sometimes you forget like how much effort and how much preparation it takes for someone to feel ready to sit in front of you and actually do an interview. So I feel like that was really mentally draining for me. And that was like, I think March 2025 was when I kind of finished the third, round of interviews for the third job. And I was like waiting. I was so hopeful because they only gave me positive feedback. Surely third time's a charm, right? Like, people always say that. But it wasn't, you guys. And I had my rejection email, opened it up, and it was really in-depth feedback, which I appreciated, but like the feedback was all positive. And so I was just like, well, I felt so exhausted and drained. And I was thinking, what is wrong with me? What is happening? But at the end of the day, sometimes it's just circumstances. Sometimes there isn't really a particular reason. Maybe it's just timing, and how things ended up working out. But anyways, so because all that happened, in summer I told myself, you know what, Janine, take a break from interviewing because you are clearly drained. You're clearly burnt out. Work was super busy in summer. And so I did not have any mental capacity. I did not have any mental capacity to actually like go through another round of interviews. I was just like super drained, and I was like, you know what, just enjoy the summer. Go take that time off, go book that holiday, travel with your sister, travel with your friends, and don't think about job hunting for now. Because technically I wasn't in need of a new job. Like, to be fair, you know what I mean? Like, my job before, my job pays me well. So it's not like I was in need of a new job, but I do feel like I wanted a break. So I took some time to really enjoy the summer. I didn't think about interviewing at all, and I played a lot of golf. I went on a lot of holidays. Basically, towards the end of summer, in August, I was like, okay, where is my head at the moment? Am I feeling ready to go back to potentially interview prep again, kind of thing? And I was like, you know what? Autumn, winter is a time to really lock in and focus and just like study. And so when September came around, I was in the mindset to really lock in and put my head down and focus and study and like do interview prep so that when the new year comes around, I was thinking like January 2026, that's when I can potentially start applying for jobs again. That's when I can muster up the energy to go back to job hunting and interviewing. But it turns out, and you know what? It's funny because things always happen when you least expect it to. But end of September, there was a recruiter who reached out to me to ask me whether I would want to apply for this role. And I'll not say like what company it is just yet. I'll do like a proper announcement in January. But basically, like for the initial call, I took it at home with the external recruiter. And, I was just sat at home, and after the initial call, like it went really well. The initial call was really detailed, very informative. I enjoyed speaking to the recruiter a lot. And when I came out of my room to grab a coffee in the kitchen, my sister also came out of her room. I live with my older sister, and she came out of her room and she just finished a meeting as well. And I was like, I just had an initial call with an external recruiter for X role at Y company. And she was like, wait, that is crazy because I just came out of a meeting with a team at Y company, the same company. And so I was chatting, wait, I'll be back. I need to do my eyeliner and then I can talk. All right, I just did my eyeliner. So what was I saying? So yeah, she came out of her room and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I also just had a meeting with this company talking about a current project that we're working on." I was like, "That is actually crazy." And so I was asking her like, "What do you think about this company? Like, what are your thoughts about it? What's their reputation like at Google, blah blah blah." And she told me like they're known for building really good software. They deliver high quality code and they have a great reputation. And I was like, wow, that is really good to hear. And so, even though I was like tired mentally, I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. What is the worst thing that could happen? Um, Janine, like, just give it a shot. And sometimes in life, you can't choose when opportunities come to you. You just always have to be prepared. And that's what I've really learned from this experience. But anyways, so because I had a chat with my sister about it, and then I also did a lot of research myself about the company and what projects they've been working on, what tech stack they're working on, and um, stuff like that, I decided to give it a shot and go through the interview process. Wow, it's really hard to put on mascara and talk at the same time. This is my favorite mascara, by the way. It's the Heroin Make Kiss Me mascara with volume, and it's super waterproof. And I can vouch for the waterproofness. It's amazing. My favorite mascara ever. Um, but yeah, so I decided to go through with the interview process, and I met every single person in the team, and they were so lovely, like so nice. It's a really nice, diverse team, and so I was really hopeful whenever I met all the individual team members because they were just so lovely to talk to, and they seemed like, I love working with people who are passionate about what they do and just life in general. I asked them, like, what are your interests outside of work and all that kind of stuff, and they just seemed like really, really interesting and knowledgeable and smart people. And so, anyways, I went through the entire interview process and got through to the final stage, and then they also notified me that about my offer. And so it was such a pleasant experience. And so, yeah, I accepted the offer, and then on 3rd of November, that was when I handed in my notice to my current company. And my notice was 1 month long, and so yesterday, the 3rd of December, was my very last day at work officially. And so we had the holiday party as well last night, so I I was able to properly say goodbye to everybody and like, tell everyone how much I really appreciated them and like loved working with them. And I think it was the perfect way to finish my chapter at R3, which is a company that I was at. And so, yeah, it brings me to today. I'm officially unemployed and I'm so excited. Because I have a month off of literally like no obligations, don't have to do anything, don't have to do any work. I want to vlog every day. I'm gonna say here now, and I don't know if I will be able to deliver because vlogging every day is difficult, you guys. But I'm gonna try and vlog every day, just document like what I get up to, and stay tuned because I have a lot of super exciting things planned for December. I'm so excited. And it's my birthday next Monday. Next Monday as well, the 8th of December. Also, 8 is my lucky number, so I love that my birthday is on my lucky number. Do any of you also have that? What is your favorite number and when is your birthday? Tell me in the comments below. Today, my plans are, because I slept so late last night, I actually only woke up at I think 9:30, 10, which for me is very late because usually I wake up at 6, 6:30, something like that. But because I'm unemployed now, you know what? I just thought to myself, girl, sleep whenever you want to, wake up whenever you want to. There's no need to set an alarm or to be obliged to do anything. And I feel like sometimes social media makes us feel so terrible if we decide to sleep in a little bit, if we decide to rest. But the reality is sometimes we do need to take a little bit of a break so that we feel balanced whenever we do have to work hard. So just something to keep in mind and have a think about. So yeah, I woke up at 9:30, 10, and then I made some breakfast and just read my book for a little bit. I'm reading Chip Wars at the moment. Oh, it's over there, but I'm reading a book called Chip Wars at the moment, and it talks about the journey and the history of silicon chips and all that kind of stuff, and it's so interesting. If any of you are into tech, hardware, into even software, and also just the history of how things happen, I think it's such a good book. That is my makeup done, you guys. I'm just gonna do my lips as well. It's currently like 2:53, so I am starting this vlog a little bit later, but my plans for the day are I want to work on the Duchess Golf Club mobile app, and then I'm going to film an unboxing because I have a MacBook Pro coming today, and then tonight I'm gonna go have dinner with my besties at work, and we're gonna go to Benares to celebrate my birthday, so I'm so excited, and I'll bring you along with me. Okay, my lip combo for the day is this teeny tiny Maybelline lifter liner in Out of Line. I love this lip liner, can you tell? And then I'm gonna line my lips. And then on top, I'm gonna put on some Chanel Rouge Coco Baume in Natural Charm. This is like such a nice natural lipstick, and it's so hydrating. I love it. And then the last step, but absolutely not least, is the Dior Lip Glow. Oh, I love this stuff so much. This one is in Rosewood. And that is my makeup done. Okay, I'm gonna work on the mobile app now, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Guys, I just got distracted from work because the doorbell rang, and I'm so excited because it is, I believe, my new MacBook. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing, maybe in front of the Christmas tree. That's kind of cute. Okay, let's do it. Alright guys, so I just received the Amazon package. So exciting. And so I'm just going to unbox it. YouTube is getting the exclusive here. I was gonna also film reels, but you know what? I don't think I can be bothered, so here it goes. So the story behind it is that now that I officially am unemployed, I thought to myself, why not treat myself to a MacBook Pro so that I can do all my coding work, all my video editing, and all that kind of stuff on this. And also I thought for the month of December, since it's my birthday month, of course I should treat myself. So here goes. I don't want to break my nails, so I'm gonna have to be quite careful with this. They actually needed a one-time password to for me to collect this. How do I do this? How do I do this? So it has a tag here. Ooh, Oh my gosh, it's actually kind of hard to pull. And then I'm so excited. Here we go. MacBook Pro. So this one is the M4 Pro chip with 24 gig memory and also 512 gigabyte storage. And it's the 14-inch. In the past, I've always just used the 16-inch, but because it's quite heavy and because most of the time I want to work at home and in a coffee shop, I just thought, you know what, at home I have my ultra wide and curved monitor as well as a vertical monitor, so I don't really need a 16-inch. And also, if I'm working at a coffee shop, I'll probably not want it to be so heavy because then I'll have to carry it. So nice. Oh my gosh. So excited. Oh, it feels so like cold. I got it in the space black, but she feels really small because like I'm so used to having the 16-inch. Oh my gosh, she is Gorgina. I'm obsessed. Okay. Actually, I need to get a screen protector and also a case for her. So if you have any recommendations on good screen protectors, I think I might do like a privacy one. It also comes with the charger. I'm loving this dark color. She's so gorgeous. I'm so used to having white chargers. So that is so pretty. And it also comes with, oops, almost dropped it there. And this, perfect. Okay, it's still saying hello. I think I can like skip it. But I think the first thing that I want to download, every time I get a new laptop or computer, I always download Brave, the security browser. There's something in my Brave, VS Code, obviously, Warp, which is a terminal that's really great, IntelliJ. I also work with JetBrains as a freelance consultant, so I need to download all of the JetBrains products so that I can create content for them. And I also, of course, have to have Spotify, Notion. What else? It's like a must-have. I think that's everything so far in terms of apps. I might be forgetting something. Maybe Claude Code, of course. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here, guys, and set up my new laptop and also get back to work, which I was doing before this arrived, but I'm so excited. Okay, catch you in a bit. Hey guys, I met up with Noshin, and now we're just walking to the restaurant.
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's called Benares in Mayfair.
And what type of cuisine is it?
It's like, I think it's Indian, but it looks really good.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Why are there helicopters? Anyways, it's noisy out here, so I'll film when we're inside. Bye! Hey guys, I just got back from dinner with Noshin and Marcy, and I've just been chilling in bed. Dinner was incredible. I absolutely loved
catching up with the girls and just spending quality time with them. We always have an amazing time together, and I miss seeing them all the time. We used to work together, but now we've all moved on to bigger and better things, so I'm really happy for us all. The girls treated me to dinner, which was so generous and kind of them, and the food was incredible, atmosphere was great, so I highly recommend Benares if you guys have not tried it yet. But yeah, so now I'm home. I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm going to take my makeup off, brush my teeth, and do my skincare. And yeah, thank you so much for watching day 1 of this vlog series, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye!